That's it. Helps them to trust me. I've been present for the birth of every little creature on this island.
Surely not the ones that are bred in the wilds.
Actually, they can't breed in the wild. Population control is one of our security precautions. There's no unauthorized breeding in Jurassic Park.
So this is Jurassic Park, the first movie that came out in 1993 based on the book Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. Here we have all the main characters all in one place. We have Ian Malcolm, John Hammond, Dr. Ellie Sattler, and Alan Grant. Ellie Sattler is the botanist, Ian Malcolm is a mathematician, Alan Grant is a paleontologist, and John Hammond is the owner of the park.
And how do you know they can't breed?
Oh, because all the animals in Jurassic Park are female. We've engineered them that way.
Blood temperature seems like a high 80s, maybe.
Whoop.
91.
Homeothermic? It holds that temperature?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Notice Ian Malcolm. He is very critical. He is very skeptical of them all.
But again, how do you know they're all female? Does somebody go out in the park and pull up the dinosaur's skirts?
We control their chromosomes. It's really not that difficult. All vertebrate embryos are inherently female anyway. They just require an extra hormone given at the right developmental stage to make them male. We simply deny them that.
Deny them that?
John, the kind of control you're attempting is, it's not possible. Listen, if there's one thing the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free, it expands to new territories, and it crashes through barriers painfully, maybe even dangerously, but, well, there it is.
There it is.
So these are very wise words by Ian Malcolm. And here comes the very famous line from the movie, a line that always makes sense.
You're implying that a group composed entirely of female animals will breed?
No, I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
Life finds a way. That was a very wise thing that Ian Malcolm said. Now we are going to take a look at what Alan Grant will say later on in the movie.
Just sit in a room and never come out and play on your computer. I'm a hacker. That's what I said. You're a nerd. I am not a computer.
So here is Alan Grant together with the kids, lost in the park, separated from the others, and trying to find their way back to the center while a lot of dinosaurs are running free in the park.
Computer nerd. I prefer to be called a hacker.
Oh, God.
You know what this is? It's a dinosaur egg. The dinosaurs are breeding.
But my grandpa said all dinosaurs were girls.
Yes, and he is repeating what also the scientists said that we just saw. They're all girls. And again, Ian Malcolm was always critical, skeptical, and here is Alan Grant's reaction.
Amphibian DNA.
What's that?
Well, on the tour, the film said they used frog DNA to fill in the gene sequence gaps. They mutated the dinosaur genetic code and blended it with that of frogs. Now, some West African frogs have been known to spontaneously change sex from male to female in a single-sex environment.
So Alan Grant is a dinosaur expert. He's an animal expert. Of course, expert in extinct animals because he's a paleontologist, not a zoologist. A zoologist is studying living animals, but anyway, he is still very, very knowledgeable. And here comes another famous line from the movie.
Malcolm was right. Look.
Malcolm was right. And Alan Grant is convinced that what Ian Malcolm said in the center actually was right. He was right about what he said.
Life found a way.
Life found a way. This is exactly what Ian Malcolm predicted. So through Ian Malcolm, who was the voice of the author, Michael Crichton, in his book, Jurassic Park, that came out, not the book, the movie that came out in 1993, he wanted to convey the message that no system is predictable. He wanted to show the theory of chaos that Ian Malcolm actually talks about. It's not only about dinosaurs. So the whole theme of the book or the movie is that systems are not predictable. You cannot predict what's going to happen. Something can go wrong. And we clearly see that Jurassic Park did not function as it was predicted. We see that they planned for the dinosaurs not to breed, but life finds a way, as Ian Malcolm so eloquently said. And again, this is the theme of the whole book. And Jurassic Park and the dinosaurs are just a thing that people think that is about dinosaurs, but the whole message was the theory of chaos. The movie is very different from the book. For me, it was a disappointment when I saw the movie. It's still very good. It's still a very good movie, but the book was so much better, more details. Of course, it's always the case. But in the movie, they left out many things. And also the fate of the characters are different in the movie than in the book. Also in the book, the boy was the older brother to the little sister. Here is the inverse. The boy is the little brother to the older sister. And finally, I want to mention that John Hammond actually dies in the book. In the book, he was very greedy. His character is a bit different in the movie than in the book. But in the movie, he survives. And also the other characters. And also in the book, he mentioned that Ian Malcolm dies. But it changes. Things change in the second book, The Lost World, that I'm not going to talk about. And in the movie, we see that John Hammond is very, very sad and disappointed, and he actually realizes that Ian Malcolm was right. And also, Dr. Sattler and Alan Grant, when he asked for their opinion in the start of the movie. So, with a disappointment, they are leaving the island and going back because his park didn't actually realize the way he had envisioned it. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think about the movie, whether you have read the book or not, and what you think about the book itself.